I'm here today because I've been a Brixton resident since '93 to support my local bike shop, who is also being evicted from their property, and there's nowhere they can go. A lot of what I care about and I've seen here is changing and being destroyed.
We came down here from London Black Revs to basically protest against the social cleansing gentrification happening in Brixton. We're trying to highlight the specific dynamics related to the black community when it comes to social cleansing, gentrification and eviction.
I came to Brixton today because I love Brixton, I love its culture, I love the multiculturalness of it, I love the people you meet, I love the art, the music, just the vibe and the warmth that I get, and I don't want it to go, I don't want us to lose it.
My responsibility to do as much as I can to bring my experiences to the table, because the same thing happens in the United States. The same thing happens all across the globe.
Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose homes? Whose homes?
One time there was a Brixton currency. All them shops they're using Brixton currency. Does the money stay in Brixton? Does it go towards, you know what I mean? These are the things that really need to be questioned. You know? A lot of people don't know these issues, you know, but they see the change.
I moved here in 1985 from Australia. I'm actually English. Moved to Brixton. It was a very, very vibrant community. It was affordable housing.
With the dynamics of there being a housing shortage in London, lots of people are moving into this area very quickly, and the rent prices are skyrocketing, the bills are skyrocketing, having to live and food is skyrocketing. Communities are being priced out and forced out, whether it's priced out because they can't afford to live here because of the expenses, or being forced out because of evictions.
I'm in the process of being evicted by the High Court bailiffs. This is why Trace can't be here today, because she's sitting in her house trying to defend it. I'm in my 50s, I'm disabled, and Lambeth couldn't care less.
I don't mind change, you know. Everything is about change. I don't mind the change of people. We are not, as Brixtonians, we are not exclusive people. We don't exclude people. Anybody can come, anybody is welcome, but in all fairness and justice, everybody should get something out of the deal, right?
I've got no problem with a little bit of change, but you've got to include the people that made this place.
Also I'm actually seeing more segregation in Brixton than there used to be.
So they are not catering for the local people then. They don't cater for the local people in terms of their prices and so. They're not reaching out to the local people in terms of employment.
Sadly, unless something changes, I think Brixton is gradually going to change into just another Clapham or Notting Hill. It's going to be somewhere where the only non-rich, non-white faces you see are people who've come in from elsewhere on the bus.
We don't have the poorest, most disparate elements of Brixton here today, and what it shows is that all political groups and campaigns are very separated from the people being directly affected by cuts to benefits.
You see a lot of the gentrifiers joining in and thinking it's a party when it was more so of it was a celebration of Brixton's history, yeah, but at the same time, we were here to make a statement. You know, you kind of see the separation within Reclaim Brixton itself.
If you take one thing away from today, is that this is not a one-off, and there will be campaigns to save the Arches, to save Guinness Trust, to save Cressingham Gardens, to stop Olive Morris being knocked down, to stop Pop-Up Brixton. There'll be lots of different campaigns, and please help with energy and resources, because more people need to get involved. I think we got the message out that, you know, people are against social cleansing in Brixton. The event itself called, 6,000 on Facebook. There was a lot of people here today. The weather wasn't the best, and it could have been done differently, but it was a good first event.